Good morning, traders. This is Alla on Wednesday, August 10th. So take a look at this extremely important event. This is PST. An hour ago, price had shown extremely bearish news. CPI major news. How is it possible? You're looking at spectacular bullish rally. How is it possible? Since horrific bearish news, S&P skyrocketed 80 points. No one should be surprised. We discussed weeks in advance. Institutional bullish rallies on. We discussed on day trading chart that this is critical key support. We discussed if price is not crashing through this level, institutions adding to their longs. So no one should be surprised that despite horrific bearish news, extremely important news, CPI, S&P skyrocketed since yesterday morning 180 points. If trading on the news worked, every person on the planet would be Bill Gates. This is a test you must pass every single day. If you strategize as intelligent Alpha Fibonacci trader, you are extremely well prepared. You never shorted near this level. So let me convert this chart to day before, in case you missed extremely important events in this trading room. Here we are on Tuesday, August 9th. My goodness, price at crucial support we discussed with my students. The only option to buy, not to short the markets. But buyers are weak yesterday morning. If you're shorting reversal zone. Let's go back another day to August 8th. Shall we? What would your trading be like if you knew where to short from and where to buy from? But again, it doesn't matter if it's 5, it doesn't matter if it's range, it doesn't matter if it's Apple or crypto or metals or commodities. Doesn't matter what you trade. Let's go back further to August 7th. What is this chart showing you? This is Predictive Proprietary System. This being your day trading range. All depended on response at this support. This is August 5th. Buyers are weak, price is struggling. Intelligent trader understands. Response at this level is crucial. And this continued for days and days and days. You're not a gambler, you're not chasing markets, you're not flipping charts. You understand extremely well. If institutions buying the markets, what is the most brilliant option to do? To buy the pullback. Here we are on August 9th. We're testing critical key support. We discussed with students, buyers are weak, but we discussing with students, it's the only option. You can never, ever, ever short near Alpha Fibonacci support. If you do, your success rate less than 20%. Despite horrific bearish news, price skyrocketing August 10th. This is extremely important economic event. But what's important to understand? Multi-million dollar positions do not wait for the news. Multi-million dollar positions waiting to be filled before the news. That's it. And that's the reason for this vertical bullish rally. Here we are on August 10th. Despite horrific bearish event, price skyrocketed from 4110 until 4200 level. Do the math. Do you want to trade a strategic intelligent trader? Do you? Are you done gambling? Are you done speculating? This morning, all depends on response at this level. This morning, if price is not crashing through this level, nothing here to do. This is phenomenal institutional long, but let me take you back much further. As Alpha Fibonacci System identified many months in advance that this is institutional buy point. Institutions been buying since June. But again, you knew this months in advance. Your ultimate institutional buy point is 3680, 3700 levels. 3800, we're no longer at that level. Price is already up 400 points. This is vertical institutional bullish rally, as I discussed with my brilliant intelligent traders, months in advance. Let's go back further, shall we? In case you missed the events in our trading room. Let's go back all the way to May 1st. Sell-off exhausted. The only thing that's left is to break through this level. This is first week of the war. Do you remember that catastrophic event? Institutional orders sitting and waiting. S&P skyrocketing 350 points plus. Selling off from reversal zone. This level is out. This level is next. This level to follow. This is where you're looking to buy. And you know this months in advance. When I work with hedge fund managers, institutional traders, they don't trade little junky charts. They moving positions for days, weeks, and months. Orders sitting and waiting to be filled. What else was another spectacular event? Catastrophic rate increase. Worst rate increase in 20 years. S&P skyrocketing 150 points. No one should be surprised. All precise. Institutional move remains up. Bullish move overextended. We're discussing with students in class why market in so much pain, why it's a crawl. This is where we are this morning. Vertical bullish rally remains intact. Poor shorts. Intelligent trader doesn't stay in front of bullish Goldman train. Intelligent trader rides institutional power. And this is a lesson in front of you from our trading room. And this is the power of the system traded globally on all instruments. You do not have to wait for days, weeks, and months to see. Alpha Fibonacci system overrides the news time and time again. So if you use your brilliant brain and you make an effort, I look forward working with you. This is not the place to buy, is it? You knew this days in advance. Powerful bearish pullback is crucial. Without powerful bearish pullback, this is junky bearish correction. Market waiting for oil news. And that's on any chart you choose to trade. On any market in pain. So if you love day trading, you must pass this psychological test every single day. You're not riding junky news. You understand, if trading on the news worked, every person on the planet would be Bill Gates. It does not. What works is your brilliant brain. What works is your brilliant effort. Junky bearish correction is here. Intelligent trader knew this well before market open. That's it. That's a lesson on predictive precision of Alpha Fibonacci system. Despite extremely bearish news. That's it. So now I'm converting software to your attention to 1 minute chart. This is the events in the markets before the news. We'll dissect all of this with my brilliant traders after the close of the trading room. No software required. This is software for Ninja 8. Intelligent trader understands. Stunning place to buy at the time of the news. Now, not the time to buy the market. Only when powerful pullback play out, intelligent trader will consider buying the market. This is junky bearish correction. Institutions can afford to buy anywhere. You, trading very small account, cannot throw the order randomly. But again and again and again, this is stunning and flawless reminder. Only if you trade with rules, only if you trade proven system, you can become successful. And that spectacular institutional rally, despite horrific bearish news, despite war, despite rate increase, remains intact, heading higher and higher and higher. No gambling, no speculation here. All depends on this level. And you knew this months in advance. So if I take you to other instruments, here is identical events. As again, let's take this in baby steps. This is day trading chart on August 9th. This lasted 24 hours. Do you remember this part? Do you remember the importance of not shorting near this level? Do you remember the bullish weakness, as we discussed, can last a very, very long time? But my goodness, this was identical event on Apple. Do you remember Apple at 93? When Apple at 93, Apple came out with the worst earnings in 13 years. I presented the world's biggest hedge fund convention. What do I say? All depends on this support. If this support remains intact, Apple will skyrocket. It's all on YouTube. It's all on LinkedIn. 2 years later, Apple doubles in value. and heading higher and heading higher. Do you remember this event on S&P right now in front of you? As S&P in bearish correction at reversal zone? This is Apple for months and months and months and months. Do you remember this in front of you right now? It's a reversal zone. Here comes spectacular crash on Apple. And you know many months in advance to buy Apple at 140. And this continued on Apple for years. That's it. Day trading not for everyone. Alpha Fibonacci system applies to all instruments. No software required. And you can trade this system on all platforms. And that's the event in front of you this morning on any and all charts. All the discussions in live classes on Thursday, and you can view in modules 3 and 4. But if I take you to euro, this is euro at historical low. This is euro from our trading room 2015-2016. Do you know where euro is now? Let's review. So here's euro in front of you right now. Are you surprised? Should not be. You knew this years in advance. To the upside, this would be crucial, critical level on euro. Here's Tesla, identical event where Tesla been skyrocketing from in July 2021 and since June and July 2022. Let's go back on Tesla, shall we? Let's go back all the way to March. My goodness, Tesla selling off, collapsing from reversal zone. You understand that 600 is historical level on Tesla. Again and again and again. With Alpha Fibonacci system, you can trade it all. What is the most powerful lesson? Obey the rules, make an effort, and the sky's the limit. System applies to it all. To it all. And again, look on Netflix. My favorite event of 2022. Netflix skyrocketing from critical alpha Fibonacci support. Netflix collapsed from reversal zone. Let's go back to October. You are brilliant, intelligent human being. You understand that in order to become successful, you must make exact same effort as Tom Brady does to win Super Bowl. You must practice hundreds of thousands of times because you are obsessed. Because that's what hedge fund traders require to do. If day trading is not for you, look at the charts once a week. But please understand, you must make an effort. Exact same effort Serena and Venus and Hamilton does. Exact same effort Djokovic does. It's not about junk indicators. Answer lies in you. That's it. This is Predictive System for all platforms. If you are not obsessed with live markets, if you cannot pass psychological tests, apply the system to hourly, to daily, to weekly, to monthly. System traded on all platforms, all time frames, bonds, Forex, mutual funds, ETFs. Avoid the pain, please, and remember to obey reversal zone. Remember, not the place to buy. RZ means reversal zone. Identical level as on Netflix, as on Euro, as on Apple, without any delays. And that's how intelligent trader trades, identifies what's appropriate for him and her. Every trader different account, every trader different background. That's it. Let's go back to S&P, shall we? Price remains stuck with junky sellers. Do you remember this on Apple? On Apple this lasted months. Do you remember Apple before the crash? This was Apple for months and months and months in 2018 until not. This is S&P right now. That's it. You don't need to wait for months and years to see the power of the system. You decide what you want to trade. Choice is yours. If there is price, Alpha Fibonacci system applies. So oil news in the next 34 minutes. As always, well before oil news, we identify what to expect at the time of the news. Let's review oil 30 minutes before the news. Number 1, institutional chart and bearish correction. How is it possible? Isn't oil supposed to skyrocket because war is on, but it keeps crashing, collapsing from 115 to 88? Ouch. Do you remember this level on oil? Identical level on S&P? My goodness. Let's go back to April 2021. You knew that this is not the place to short oil. No one ever knew about war in April 2021. You knew that all depends on response at this support. Oil skyrocketing, heading higher, and you know where oil heading to next. Higher and higher and higher. No gambling, no speculation. We have massive bearish news on oil. But oil keeps skyrocketing. We have war when oil at 76. But this institutional support remains intact. Oil in correction keeps crashing from 115 but not selling off because institutional support remains intact. That's it. This is institutional chart. So I am in the Middle East next. Mustafa in Saudi Arabia is doing just fine. He quit his full-time job supporting family of 5. As you can listen in Mustafa's podcast, he's not gambling with his money. He tried for 20 plus years before. Every stock in Saudi Arabia depends on oil. Did you know that? So let's dissect day trading chart on oil well before oil news. So here's oil day trading chart. Look at that level. Do you remember how important this ball peen line is? So when I worked with hundreds of thousands of brain images in Johns Hopkins research, what did I notice? The impact of colors. This is the reason I chose bold pink line, so it cannot be ignored. It's exact same place where S&P skyrocketed from. It's exact same place where oil skyrocketed from on August 8th. This is a crucial level on oil. Intelligent trader never shorts near the exact same level you saw on Apple, and euro will be in a play on oil in 30 minutes. Again, if sellers are weak, oil will bounce from this level. Again, intelligent trader will never, ever short near. For the last 48 hours, all shorts fail. So please respect and obey Alpha Fibonacci system. This is the most important part. I am converting this chart to 1. This is how intelligent trader trades, obeying this bold pink line. That's it. This is crucial level at the time of oil news. If you're shorting as high as possible. You do not ever short near this level. But if this level is out, oil heading lower, 86. This level is out, oil heading lower, 84. All depends on response near this zone. And again, you know this on day trading chart well before the news. That's it. So let's take a break and come back for oil news. As again, S&P have done all we expected. Correct? Collapsing from reversal zone, waiting for oil news. So please preserve your brilliant brain powers, your maximum concentration 90 minutes per day. If you're serious about day trading and you understand the intensity of this event, you're meditating, you're exhaling, you're preparing for volatility at the time of oil news. Nothing good happens on S&P. Nothing. Bullish rally remains intact. But bullish rally overextended, skyrocketed from exact same level. Do you remember that? No speculation, no gambling here. Ultimate precision during all market conditions on all instruments. Let's take a break and come back for oil news. So here we go, critical alpha support in a play. We identified this well before oil news, as exact same thing on Apple, as exact same thing on Netflix, as exact same thing on Euro and S&P and every single instrument. This is crucial critical Fibonacci level. It is never to be ignored. It is in a play well before oil news. We have no idea what oil news will be, but intelligent trader, well prepared, far in advance before the news. And again, take a look on what played out on S&P. As again, do you remember collapse on Netflix, on Apple, on Euro? This is reversal zone, not the place to buy. Everyone clear on this? Ultimate precision in live market conditions to the tick. And this is oil news. 2 minutes. Stunning bullish news. Again, you knew this well before oil news. Identical Alpha Fibonacci level in a play. But intelligent trader knows with a single glimpse buyers remain weak. So if you're pulling trigger on long, you understand how to protect your account. You're preserving your capital. Alpha Fibonacci support identified well before the news in a play. But buyers not powerful, buyers are weak. And that's the power of the system. And that's what played out on Netflix for weeks until Netflix skyrocketed. Charts are twins. This is any chart on oil right now. Crucial moment in a play that's showing and proving to you. If you trade Apple, you can trade oil. If you trade S&P, you can trade Netflix. If you trade Euro, you can trade anything you choose. But only you can identify what's appropriate for you. That's it. Buyers are weak. Prices struggling. And you know this with a system with a single glimpse. So again, S&P vertical bullish rally remains intact. Horrific bearish news on S&P skyrocketing 100 points plus. S&P remains in bearish correction as again we identified months in advance institutions buying the markets. Critical institutional support 4100 had not been broken. And again, you do not need to wait for months and weeks to see the power of the system. You see it in front of you every single day. I live and breathe what I do. I'm very proud of what I developed. I work with hedge funds globally in US and more than 50 countries. Next, I'm in the Middle East. So if you are in the Middle East and you are my student or my client, I look forward meeting you. Thank you so much, traders, for spectacular days. Thank you so much for incredible event. Thank you, everyone. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So please remember these lessons of horrific bearish news on S&P and S&P skyrocketing 100 points plus. And remember bullish news, how we identified critical support on oil well before oil news. That's it. No speculation, no gambling here. Never forget that part. What else did we realize? Oil news is actually very, very negative. The news above flashed. Oil news is extremely negative, but my goodness, Alpha Fibonacci support remains intact. You are never shorting near this level. Those are the lessons on Apple since 2015, on Euro since 2015, on Netflix now, on S&P now, on oil this morning, on crypto. Every instrument is exactly the same. What appropriate for you to trade, only you can identify. So thank you, traders, so much for spectacular morning. So if you're ready to trade as intelligent strategic trader, I look forward to working with you. You can always receive invitation to our trading room by requesting invitation. So please review everything on the website. If you're done speculating, chasing indicators, and ready to trade as intelligent strategic institutional trader on all instruments, all platforms, or with Ninja for Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja 8, this option's available to you. Please listen to Students Podcast. When you click on this, you will find someone just like you who's been struggling for many, many years, not anymore. And if you review students' emails I receive, this can be you. All you have to do, make an effort, and the skies are the limit. So please review what traders do in US and globally, trading Alpha Fibonacci system, and choose from option appropriate for you. 4 packages available. Every package includes lifetime system for all platforms. Package 2 and 4 also includes additional lifetime software for Ninja 8. with multi-market scanner trade recognition software. Classes are live. You also have 300 videos plus you can view 24/7 with modules, trading room included. Third and fourth package are private mentoring. Group course 3 months, private mentoring 4. If you need to stop and restart the course, it's not a problem. No time constraints, and I never have a problem to honor a few extra weeks in the course if needed. And if you would like to continue on at the minimal monthly fee, you can continue with all course access. So please review students' performance, students' reviews, see the emails I receive. And if you have any questions for me, do not hesitate to contact me 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. You can always send me your phone number and I will call you. So thank you traders so much for spectacular events this morning where you witnessed how Alpha Fibonacci system overridden all news. How S&P skyrocketed 100 points plus despite bearish news this morning. How oil keeps respecting identical level and keeps skyrocketing despite extremely bearish news. And again, you know this well before earnings, well before major news. This is Predictive Proprietary System. Thank you traders so much. Again, questions? Do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you everyone. I am off to teach my students.